All right, we should be live. This is just a quick live stream to explain the importance of effective software versus ineffective software, as it's important to understand the difference, right? So, what do we use software for? It's to make us more productive. What does a computer do? Like, I can't believe I have to break this down, but I do. Because, I mean, you've seen what software is like in 2025, right? So, yeah, I have to break this down for real. So, computers, they do math. They do a lot of calculations at the same time, very fast. That's literally all they do. All a computer does, like your brain, is a lot of math very rapidly all at once. Now, of course, your brain does not compute in the same way that a chip does. So there are similarities and extreme differences in the way your brain works versus the way a computer works. But your brain does have some characteristics of a hard drive and of RAM and of ROM, and like those things are sort of similar to a brain. Now, that aside, your brain essentially computes in binary code because your neurons are either firing or they're not firing. Oh, Bruce, you think I'm a soft dude? That's adorable. Um, anyway, so that's how your brain works. Your brain is using binary code. It's just a lot of on-off switches, right? Billions of neurons. Is it billions? Hundreds of millions? I don't know. Somebody tell me how many neurons we have in the comments, if you know. But the point is, it's a lot of ones and zeros because your neurons are either firing or they're not firing. In fact, just like Rush said, if you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. And you should be making a choice for effective software and dropping ineffective software like a bad habit. When you use a program that is consistently full of bugs, you should stop using it. I don't care if that's your OS on your main PC, the OS on your tablet, your favorite app on your smart device, or a floppy disk from 1986 for your Commodore 64. I don't care what it is. If it's consistently ineffective, buggy software, stop using it. It's making you less productive, which is not what computers are for. Computers are to make you more productive, not to waste your time. So if you notice that there are all kinds of problems with your, especially smartphone apps, I mean, smartphone apps are by far the most pathetic software ever visited onto mankind. I mean, there's never been anything even close to as pathetic as smartphone apps. And the way that they're verified by especially Google and Apple is just ridiculous. Like there is like the idea that there is a standard for a smartphone app is just, it's cockamamie nonsense. There is not a standard for a smartphone app. If there were, your YouTube app would be bug free. Now you're going to say, oh, but those bugs built into the YouTube app, they're a feature. Yes, I know. I understand that they're a feature. And most of the software that you get for free is free because it's spyware. Like, I'm not disputing that. Everybody knows this by 2025. That's not the point. The point is that you use software to accomplish shit. So if you're using shit software and accomplishing jack shit, why? Stop using ineffective software. Erase it. Don't just delete it, like uninstall it. Did you ever find that your browser is buggy because you installed a plugin or something Your browser's just acting weird. You can't find out what switch fixes it. So there's a really easy fix for that, folks. And this works for practically anything. You factory reset the browser. You uninstall the browser from your OS. And you erase it from your computer. The difference between erase and delete is erase is an unrecoverable delete. That's the difference. So anyway, I'm what you call an OG computer nerd, okay? Because a lot of people started getting PCs in our homes by the early 1980s. There were plenty of PCs in houses by, say, what, 83, 84? I mean, that's a long time ago. And what makes me an OG computer nerd is that we must have had one in 1980. We must have had a computer in 1980 because I was coding in BASIC before kindergarten. Like, I could read and write and do math before kindergarten, okay? Like, I learned to read at age 3 because I didn't want to go to school. So I was offended by going to school because it's like, oh, Pennsylvania knows better than I do what I ought to learn? Like, that's nonsense. So, I mean, look, I guess that makes me an OG libertarian too, right? Of course, I didn't give a shit about libertarians then, and I don't give a shit about libertarians now. What I really care about is software that functions. And, like, there's plenty of it out there, but you typically got to buy it. And it's expensive because you got to pay people for their work. If you don't pay people for their work, they're going to fucking kill you. Like, let me elaborate on this, okay? The average cost of a hit, you know what a hit is? You know, where you like a contract murder? The average cost of a hit in the mid-90s in Los Angeles, California, US was under $500. It was $400 and something. Now let that sink in, right? Of course, yes, I know. $1995 are not the same as $2,025. Of course, adjust it for inflation, all you want. And then think about how many fucking deadbeats there are out there right now that are like not paying monies owed. It's bonkers. In the realm of construction, dudes get stabbed all the time, usually non-fatally, for like holding out 1 or 2 days' wages on somebody. Because, you know, a lot of construction guys get paid a lot of money per hour. So if you spend 2 days, 16 hours on a job and you're paid $150 an hour because you're like a licensed electrician in Pennsylvania, you're going to be kind of pissed. So anyway, that's my point. I've even written a song called Deadbeat World, for real. So anyway, join us on the Discord server. And if you want to communicate with us, communicate there. We don't censor the comments unless they're spam. Or like unless you're doing something illegal in the chat. So, I mean, but we're free speech purists on this channel. So I'm sure that's part of the reason why we have under 6,000 subs. The Discord link in the description to this video is permanent. So you want to send a DM, call, video call, send text messages, have science discussions 24/7 on Discord? Be our guest. That's what it's for. There's practically nobody ever there. So anyway, we're inviting more people there because a lot of people want to communicate with us and they think it's effective to use like Twitter, to use like, Facebook Messenger, YouTube comments. That's the worst one that I can think of. That's even more pathetic than Facebook. Regular Facebook comments, like the way these social media companies default set their chat settings on like message threads is completely insane. It's designed to waste your time. Like, I'm not kidding. It's really designed to waste your time. And if you think I'm wrong, I'm going to explain why, and you're going to know goddamn fast that I'm not wrong. Here's why Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and LinkedIn and like all of these social media softwares, why are they so buggy? The reason is because the more of your time they waste, the higher the engagement reads on their idiotic AI-based performance indicators. In other words, how they indicate the performance of their software has nothing to do with reality. Their software performs the best if it's wasting maximum of your time. Discord works great. It's a lean program. It's very beefy. Okay, it can use all of your system resources for sure. Like you can do things with it where it will crash your PC probably if you try to exceed warp 9 in the original Star Trek NCC 1701 Enterprise. You know what I mean? Like if you turn up some of the quality settings all the way and stuff. But it can support all that stuff so that you can record awesome streams while gaming and stuff, right? Gamers lead the way when it comes to computing and always have, because games are the most system intensive thing that we do with a computer. Not virtual reality. That shit was invented in the 1970s or 50s or something. Like the idea that Meta is going to invent virtual reality is just a ridiculous insult to everybody who's ever turned on a fucking computer. What is Zuck talking about? He is as out of touch as U.S. legislators and the executive branch and judges. I don't know. I don't know any. So it's like, oh my gosh. Like, the software is jacked up. You show me a non-open source free smartphone app that's bug free. Show me one. I mean, I can say this because I know you're not going to show me one. Like, you're going to be like, this is bug free. And I'm going to look at it, and 5 seconds in, I'm going to discover a bug and then uninstall it after screenshotting the bug. And then I'm going to lambast you online over it because I know more about computers than you do. Like, okay, Lex Friedman, are you listening to this? Like, weigh in the comments, dude. You think you know more about computers than me? Maybe. Can we go take some basalt out of the ground and refine that and build a chip from rocks that we found outside? Yeah, probably. Like, let's go. That sounds like a fun science project, right? It'll require some elaborate soldering, let's just say, right? To make a computer chip. I mean, you know, this is why they're laser etched nowadays. Anyway, one of my friends used to work at a fiber optic wafer fab, so I know a little bit about the production process of chips. But anyway, so I'm going to end this stream. This has nothing to do with freaking space weather or anything about it. However, you can comment all you like on space weather right in the Discord chat. That gives us better ability to give you updates about space weather than YouTube does. Because the algorithm's broken, the search feature's broken, the censorship is pathetic and makes no sense. Fraud is definitely promoted. Misinformation is like the prime resource of YouTube. It's insane. I mean, it's like Twitter video edition. I mean, I've seen a lot of idiots in my day, but like, there are officially more of them in 2025 than there were in 2020. And there were more in 2021 than 2020. Like, didn't you think everybody was going to get smarter because 2020 and all of that stuff that occurred where all of mankind's institutions got undermined? Remember that? Was that fun? Was it a learning experience for seemingly anybody? It didn't change very much about what I do, that's for sure. So, yeah, I mean, use the Discord chat if you like. If you want to effectively communicate with me and others and other like channel viewers, the Discord chat is the place to do it. Not Facebook Messenger, not YouTube comments, not Facebook, not LinkedIn, not Instagram Messenger, none of that stuff. Like, sending an email is more effective than that. I've gotten emails many times from viewers who are like, hey, what about a thing? So, anyway, got to end this stream. I just figured I would rant about software since I actually know something about it. Like, I should start working for like a software Q&A part of their engineering or something. You know what I mean? Like, I should be the human test subject that they use to repeat bugs and get them out of their software. All right, anyway, see you soon. Till next time, I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. Smash-A-Mash, signing off from the radiation reflecting hat headquarters of Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. Thanks for leaving comments, Bruce and Retro Doomsday Wafers. We'll see you next time. And if I don't get a chance, Happy Christmas, Eve Stinfordski Nacht.